right. So, let's see here. In our last session, we found ourselves in Silvermoon, renowned as the Jewel of the North, where we indulged in some shopping and acquired some magical items crucial for our upcoming adventures. Upon our return to the teleportation pad, we encountered three individuals who introduced themselves as Harpers. We exchanged pleasantries. We all teleported back to the Twilight Bard's cottage where a flurry of activity was seen. The Harpers seemed to be busy preparing the cottage to serve as a base near Myth Drannor. Amidst this, the Twilight Bard greeted us warmly and engaged in exchange of vital information. However, our mood shifted when we disclosed Vanya's involvement in the caravan attacks, sparking the Twilight Bard's anger. Despite the pressing matters of locating the mythalore fragments and dealing with dragons and finding the missing adventures tasked with exploring the mysterious graveyard monolith, this became the immediate priority. Aware of the language barrier for the mission, as nobody in the party spoke Orcish or Abysmal, the Twilight Bard led us down to her treasure vault, where we obtained a helm of comprehend languages, clearly specified as on loan to overcome this obstacle. With our preparations complete, we embarked on our mission, venturing out into the bustling activities surrounding the cottage as dozens of people later labored to make it into a defensive position. It was apparent that the cottage had been moved completely into this plane, as now a much larger stone bridge crossing the stream where the veil boundary had once been. Tazmikella, the majestic silver dragon, was lying partially upon it, listening to Lady Twilight play a melody on her legendary harp. As we approached, the dragon slowly moved aside to let us pass, and the Twilight Bard informed us that Taz would be watching from above to lure the black dragons away, as they would be passing somewhat close to where we were going to uh, exit. The journey to the graveyard proved eventful until we reached the vicinity, where we encountered a strange distortion in the air. We pressed on. The distortion just intensified, transporting us abruptly into a cypress swamp surrounded by a much warmer climate. Navigating carefully along an ancient pathway, Kale and his keen instincts allowed us to circumvent some lurking crocodiles lying in ambush as we eventually arrived at the monolith. Using the helm, Finn translated the runes on the structure, the runes reading, "Only the unyielding shall ascend from the abyss." Deciding to venture inside and down the stairs, we found ourselves in a chamber with a rune-etched column surrounded by four pillars. The walls had paintings hung exactly 8 feet off the floor that portrayed the conquest of some powerful orc warlord. On the floor were the mutilated bodies of three of the four adventurers we were seeking. Cook, evidently in a jovial mood, played around with the dead bodies for a bit, and we ended our session with Finn preparing to translate the runes circling the column. And that's where we are now.
Okay.
All right, everybody good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, three-fourths of our mission is done.
That is definitely one way to look at it.
Key
Oh,
milestones.
All right, we have two Praetons on the map.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey.
I tell you what, he's getting better and better.
We could use two Praetons on the map, probably.
Okay. All right, so that said, we left off as Finn was circling the monolith to read the inscription.
Correct.
Cook following him as well with his axe at the ready.
Okay.
Oh, Finn went on the carpet.
I think I'm off the body now. Yep.
He's on the carpet, man.
He went on the carpet and nothing bad happened to him.
He's been called to the carpet.
That's
Right.
right.
Okay, so as you follow the runes around the column, or sorry, the like little structure there in the middle, it reads, through lifetimes of pillage and bloodshed. Behold, our Lord, the flawless Grashnak, the sovereign of pain and despair, and we, his devoted subjects. Intruders, take heed, for we've offered the ultimate tribute. Our might knows no bounds, so consider this counsel. Retreat now and spare yourselves a wretched demise. Only the faithful shall tread the tome of Grashnak Blackheart, and the faithful shall grovel before his magnificence. As you finish the last sentence, you hear an audible click as the 4 stone pillars in the room begin to slowly rotate, picking up speed. So I'm going to ask you guys real quick, what are you doing? Kale, what are you doing as this happens? That would be you, Lee.
I can see.
I go back to the doorway.
We
Draw
came
my
in the
bow.
door to this. We came in the door to
Okay.
the south.
All right, what's Cuck doing?
Cook is this a doorway on the other side?
Quick, what are you doing?
I'm going to the doorway and going to that door and opening it.
It is locked.
All right. I flatten myself against the wall.
Finn, what are you doing?
So I quickly hop off the carpet against the wall.
To be clear here, these 4 things, each one of these things that are spinning. Vapor, what are you doing?
Vapor is just kind of tucking up against the wall here next to Kale.
All right, Praeton, what is Praeton doing?
I'm going trying this door down by Finn.
It is locked. Oh my God, you still have 2 tokens. Win,
Brayton,
what are
2
you
follows him.
I'll step over here and guard these guys. They try to open the door. Then I'll look suspiciously at prey to number 2.
I disbelieve.
I do not know why it's duplicating everybody's tokens. Okay, so, all right, so
Oh well.
this is all we're doing right now. You guys made your quick actions here.
Yes.
God, how many duplicates of tokens did I make? Anyways, so you hear a hissing sound and feel a blast of cold air
Yes.
as compressed air sends spikes of crystallized ice flying out from each column,
Whoa.
Oh.
impaling everything above 2 feet in height and just
Oh.
barely missing the paintings where they hang upon the walls.
Oh.
A moment later, you feel another blast of cold, compressed air. Oddly, there are no spikes this time. This happens a 3rd and 4th time in rapid succession. More cold air devoid of spikes. Just as quickly as it started, the columns begin to slow before coming to a stop and clicking back into place. Following this, you hear 3 loud clicks in rapid succession from the triple doors to the north, assuming those of you are still alive. So, you were given a clue of what to do to avoid this trap.
The grovel. Yes.
Yes. So, how I'm working this is if the column has line of sight to you, it's hitting you. It's just a matter of how much damage you take.
Okay.
Ouch.
Well, I got my shield up and I was literally guarding these 2 guys if I can.
You didn't call it, so that's not. Did you call it? Well,
I said I was
anyways.
guarding him. I didn't say.
Okay, that's fine. You can block. You'll definitely block Praeton from 2
Some
of them.
damage.
I didn't know what that was blocking him from. I just was watching for something to come out and
All
do
right,
something evil.
so this way.
Very nice trap, by the way.
Diabolical.
Mm-hmm.
So Kale can get hit. Really, he can only get hit by 2 of them.
Okay.
So he is going to. He is not going to take that much damage. He's only going to take 2d10, so I'll just do it this way. He's taking 16 points of damage,
Okay.
but he's got
11
11
temps.
temps. So I'll fix it. I got so
Okay.
he'll have 5 wounds.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
Vapor will really only take 2 as well. So
Okay.
16 for him. Same deal. And then Win is stopping Praeton from taking 2. Same deal with him.
Are you updating that, or do you have us do it, or?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
That's fine. So I did Kale. I did. Okay.
You have to do the vapor too.
Yep.
There you go.
We go.
Yep.
Win is taking 3 of them. As is Finn. So let me add another d10 to that. So 19 total.
Yeah,
That hurt.
it did.
And
Probably get out of here before it happens again.
yeah, we'll cover that in a second.
Well, if they start up, we just need to lay down on the ground.
Right.
Okay, so what I want is a what would be the best check for this? Give me an insight check in the tower. Let's do that. It's not necessarily the perfect thing, but all right. So Praeton, from looking at the corpses earlier and looking at the trap, you feel like those 3 got hit by this trap,
Yeah.
and the trap was fully armed because you felt 3 more whooshes of air with no needles coming out. So
Yes.
it hadn't fully rearmed itself.
Yeah,
yet.
it hadn't fully recharged. Yeah. It got lucky.
So you took 40-10. It could have been way worse.
Mm.
Whoa.
Which is why there was not much left of them. I mean, if you got hit by all the pillars.
Right.
Right.
And it's the Paladin that is still at large from the 4.
Yes, the paladin
Correct.
is.
Yeah.
So I believe last session, just to recap, you also looked at the paintings.
We did.
I'll just copy that back in there.
Okay.
Orcs, flames,
And
human elves.
as I stated, the door, you heard clicks from the doors to the north.
Yes.
What are you guys doing now?
Hopefully trying to get through one of those doors.
Yeah. Cook's at the door. If he heard a click at the door, he would, after the trap went off, he would try to open the door.
What is everybody else doing? Watching him open the door? Or are we
I'm
moving? or
moving
what?
up. Yeah, by Cook.
I thought Finn was trying to get this door open. That's why I came over here.
Oh, Praeton was, yes.
Yeah. Start.
But we didn't hear a click from that door, right? The click was the north doors?
That's correct. I'm going to
Yeah.
unlock. Don't go through the door yet. I am going to unlock the token so you guys can put yourselves where you want to be. So the
Okay.
door to the west, when you tried it, that was the rune covered one, if you remember from last session.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see it seems to be protected by some sort of magical runes. Kale tried the door to the south. That door does not have any runes on it, but it does appear to be locked.
Did we notice exactly where the spikes, the shards came out from the columns?
Yeah, so they sprayed the ground from 2 feet up in the air to 8 from small holes that opened as it started to spin. You
Hmm.
cannot see the little holes now.
Okay. Okay. All right.
My God.
Yeah, I can't change my facing. It just spins my token when I go to change my facing.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, there it goes.
Standing on your head.
Before we move on, I'm going to pull everybody off the map. There's something going on with the tokens. It keeps
Okay.
duplicating
Sure,
the tokens
no
after
problem.
I remove them.
That's all
Yeah.
right.
Just go ahead and
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Something is causing, or something's coming here and covered up these bodies.
There's one guy left. He could have covered him up.
True.
Yeah, because you don't think enemies would have covered them. That might kind of
Yeah.
be a sign of
Yeah. that's
respect.
kinda-
And as I drag you back on, just put yourself where you want to go, and hopefully the token duplication's gone. Look at all that aura spam. Okay, we good?
Okay, yeah. But,
Oh.
oh,
There's still multiple tokens.
and delete the extra one there.
Oh, there you go.
I see 2 win tokens. I have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's just
That's bizarre. I have no idea what's going on with that.
Huh. Let's see. Oh well, just gonna work around it.
Am I breaking up for you guys?
No, your
No.
your sounds good.
yeah.
All right.
Nope.
A couple of people are breaking up for me. I don't know if it's
Oh.
just me or. Let me reconnect real quick. 1 sec.
Sure.
So how do I mute Twitch again? I keep on forgetting.
Right click up in the tab, top of the tab. Like the little yeah, basically
Yeah.
the tab at the top.
I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, just right click into it.
Says mute site. Okay.
Yep.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having some technical difficulties
check,
with
check.
everything.
Good.
Could you guys hear me all right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sound good.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're coming
Yeah.
in fine
Alright.
for us.
yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, so you guys satisfied where you are? Can I lock tokens again?
Yep.
Yeah. Unless something
Sure.
bad happens.
All right, go ahead and open the door, Cuck. All right, so as the door swings open, the immediate focus is drawn to the sight of an untouched skeleton sprawled upon the floor. Clad in once magnificent suit of full plate armor, the skeletal figure holds the remains of a sword tightly in one hand, and a pristine shield in the other, bearing the symbol of a rising sun. The remnants of its armor and sword are corroded and pitted beyond the point of repair. And this is the shield that you see clutched in the skeleton's grasp.
No.
I pick it up.
Nice shield.
I turn and Show it to the party. What do you make of this?
All right, hold on 1 second. So Praeton will recognize it immediately upon seeing it. So Lathander is a greater god with a vast portfolio, including birth, renewal, spring, and youth, as well as athletics, self-perfection, vitality, and creativity. The morning lord is symbolized by the rising sun, but rather than being the god of the sun itself, he is the god of dawn, which is represented the potential of a new day. He's a god of hope, of beginnings. Lathander's name is often invoked at the start of new endeavors, whether sealing a new deal or setting out on a new journey. So that's what that symbol represents, which Praeton recognizes immediately. Now, everybody give me a perception check in the tower, please. As Cuck goes to, well, the exception is Finn and Kale. Everybody else I can see kind of through the doorway.
What's the paladin of Lathander, do we recall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Careful,
Okay,
Cuck.
so
Mm.
yeah, you can roll 2, Cuck.
Okay, sorry.
So if this is him, how'd he decay so fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some sort of...
So as Cuck reaches forward to grab this shield, you see from a grate in the ceiling, a stone grate in the ceiling immediately above it, this. Pouring out on top of Cuck.
Okay, I'm
as he
pulling him
moves
back.
forward.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh, it's jelly.
And at that, it is going to get a surprise round on Cuck, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Because he rolled a 5.
Nice.
Well, 5 plus 3, but yeah, a 5. EC check was 15.
Hmm.
Because it did make some noise.
Wow, what a great picture.
Really.
Took a little work with AI to get that one somewhat right.
Oh, looks great.
Look, it's got an eye looking right at us.
Really.
It's like, who's next?
I told you guys I got carried away with AI art on this one as part of the adventure. So
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, Finn, you think that shield's magic?
Did I get the shield?
oh, you
No.
grabbed the
Not.
shield.
Who
What is
grabbed
it?
I'll give it to you in a second.
Okay. After my arms like eating away.
Hold it over your head.
Stay with his helm. The horns will save you.
Okay, so you automatically take this just from it falling on you. And then it reaches out with the pseudopod and attacks you.
Ooh.
Hitting
Hmm.
for 29 damage. Now,
Ouch.
Wow.
Jesus.
now we can roll initiative. Let me advance the round. Go ahead and roll.
One-ish. Hold on. Come on, computer.
Well, I guess it gets to go first.
Oh,
Ooh.
We're all stunned by it. It's like, whoa.
All
Hey,
right.
Trantis, you needed one of these in my campaign. Take one to carry to the bone maze.
Yes, that would work.
All right. It is still touching you
ugh.
as it is enveloped you. So you're going to take this automatically. And then it reaches out with the pseudopod again. As you definitely duck underneath it this time, since you were expecting it. Kale is up.
Oh, Cook, you got to get out of there. As he see what he has.
Do remember there are 3 doors there.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see what he's got. Sorry. Yeah. He'll slide here. Open this door. Anything happen?
When you open the door now.
He's going to come back here. He's actually going to come back here and grab a body and throw it through the doorway.
Okay, when you go to move, it reaches out and attacks you with the pseudopod.
The same ooze?
What was that?
The same ooze?
Oh, yeah, the same one.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I'm afraid of another one coming down.
This is a big fella. He has a little bit of reach. As you can see, it
Mhm.
come well into the doorway and into the square he was occupying.
Okay. Oof.
Wow, all the way to Kale. Holy cow.
Oof.
All right, so you grab the body and what?
I throw it into the room in this general area right here.
Yeah, you're going to have to move closer unless you want to chuck it at a diagonal right into the ooze. Okay. You chuck a body there. And you see one of the pseudopods slowly start inching that direction.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that nothing came down from the ceiling was all.
Okay.
I will pass.
Jiminy Christmas. So my angle, I don't see too much happening. So
No, you'll have to move over.
I'm going to head over here in front of the, oh. Now, do I see Cuck at all or is he covered?
Cuck is partially covered by it. It's on him, but you can definitely make out the ooze as it's still pouring forth from the ceiling.
All right. So let's see. All right. I guess there's only. I'm gonna try to force it off a Cuck.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to cover half. I'm gonna toss a fireball right there, and hopefully the heat affects him and drives it off of Cuck.
Okay. Roll it up.
And if it doesn't work, I just will take Cuck stuff then and sell it. So,
What's left of it, anyways, after
for
it
lack of
corrodes.
a better term. So let's see. We'll put the save. Should I drop it on Cuck as well?
No. It's big enough you can exclude him. It failed.
Oh, it
Okay,
failed.
it
Thank
failed.
you.
Oh, not the greatest. I want to mainly kind of get off him or retract, and maybe we can get Cuck out of there.
It seems to have reached, though. It reached for Kale, so.
Right, but maybe I can
Yeah.
knock it out for a round or so.
It's a big pudding.
Yeah, I
Yes,
get
it
it.
is.
So that's my. And then I think, do I have a? Can I see Cuck?
Oh yeah, he's right in front of you.
I can see
You
his
see him.
body, so I am going to do a healing word,
Okay.
and I will bump that up. Just bump it up to the next level.
Alrighty.
Take it a second. All right, and I will say, good luck.
All right.
Dangerous.
Oh, you know what? We both forgot you had an ability there that you just picked up after leveling. You
Me.
need to remember that next time.
Oh, okay.
Cuck, Feral Instinct. You just picked it up. I just saw the effect on you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with it yet. So let's see what we got.
Can't be
You
surprised.
can't be surprised if you enter rage. So when you fail surprise, you could just say I'm entering rage and not be surprised.
Ah, that's right.
oh.
That's okay. Well, you best believe I'm raging now.
We'll have to remember that next time.
That's okay. All right. So I will rage. I don't know if I can hit this thing or not, but I'm pissed. I am great weapon mastering.
You can definitely hit it, and it's oozed on. You can kind of extract yourself from it. It's not actually grappling you,
Okay.
so you can just pull yourself out of it and then step back in and swing if you want to. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm still on Kale. Sorry. Put it on Cook. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's great. All right. Okay, resisting something, but I don't care. Hits again. And if I can, I'm probably taking an opportunity attack. I'm going to step back 10 feet.
Okay. Well, first thing that happens is the impacts of your blow spray acid, and you get hit by the acid. Not for much damage. The next thing that happens.
What do I do? Chop it in half. Now we have 2.
Twice the fun.
No, not this one. But the other thing that happens, this one's a little different for a reason. And then as you step back, it does, of course, take its opportunity attack against you.
Yep.
So that didn't retreat at all, did it?
No, it did not.
Yeah.
It misses you though.
Oh, good.
Okay, you want me to pass your turn if you're done?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
All right, Finn, you're up.
So is any part of that have reached through the door that Finn can see?
I mean, as Cuck pulled back, you saw pseudopod go flying out of him and then retract. Same
Okay,
thing
so,
that happened when Kale moved.
so they're no longer visible though through the door.
Nope, there is a door in front of you though.
Yeah, I don't know whether you want to open a third battlefront.
No, because then it'll attack us through the door.
Yeah. So can I come around to the corner of the column and see what I can see?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So with that amount of movement, I still have a chance to fire off a spell?
You can go full movement and still cast.
Perfect. Okay.
You can even go 10 movement cast and then finish your movement.
All right. So I'm going to try Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Yeah. Limited movement.
Gotta love it. It's a pudding.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay. So,
Well, nice hit.
And I guess it's slowed.
Ooh.
Oh,
I guess it took 0 damage.
looks like it's resisted.
That sucks. Okay.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay. I do not want to open that door. I'm going to move this way.
Okay. You did notice your damage, right, Cuck?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he like sizzling and smoking as he comes out of that room?
All right.
Cuck?
I'm
And then-
deleting this extra token. Hold on.
Oh, God.
If I read it right, it's continuing. The acid's continuing to eat on me.
Oh, geez.
No, I meant your actual damage when you hit it with the axe.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, totally resisted.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go.
That's
More
why.
research.
That's why I left.
All right. I was just
why I
making
left.
sure you noticed.
Yes,
See, look at
thank
that. I just deleted your extra token, and now there's another extra token.
Yeah, I deleted that one. It's crazy. I keep populating. Okay.
Maybe they got mirror image cast. You don't know it.
And can I see it from here?
I mean, it's big, and the door is tall.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, you can see it over everybody. Not a
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Like throw a cantrip. Oh, sacred flame.
Oh, there you go.
See if divine magic hits it.
Oh, it's saved.
Yes, it did.
That's it for me.
Okay, Win, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not really equipped for this. Hold on.
Jello pop puddings. Hmm.
I will. See what we got here in actions. I'll move over to where I can see, I guess. Move through these guys. And I will. Eldritch Blast it, I guess. Oh, it's force damage. It says energy in the book.
Eldritch Blast is force, I believe, right?
It says force here in the description. It says crackling energy.
Yep.
It's different from force. I don't want it to squirt stuff everywhere. That's
Excuse me.
why I was doing that. What triggers green flame blade? It just goes off if you have a secondary target.
You have to actually hit it with your weapon.
Oh, that's it.
Correct. So it's your action. So like you won't be able to attack twice in the round because it's not an attack action, it's a cast action. So that's the trade-off. You'd be trading off your second attack to use that. Obviously, it's great for classes with 2 attacks. I mean, with 1 attack, not as much. It's more situation if you have 2 attacks on an action. Because if you read it, it says you make a weapon attack as part of the cast action with that.
I cast it and I attack, or do I cast it then bonus action attack?
No. I mean, a single weapon attack is basically the somatic component of that spell. You follow me? So you make your normal attack roll. If you hit, then you would apply the effect, and then roll your normal damage. Obviously, you'll have to get closer to hit it with a weapon.
I step up. Say, look out!
Cook says, your blade's not working on it.
I'm not worried about the blade. Somebody throw some oil on it. I'm about to set it on fire. And I will. You said do normal attack on it.
Yep. And just say I'm using green flame blade, and then if you hit, just add the 1d8 effect to yourself, since there will be no splash on this one.
Okay, I'm gonna use green flame blade on this guy, and then attack with my magic sword.
Yep. You hit, so apply the effect to yourself, and then roll your damage.
Not hard to hit. That's why I was going to actually try Eldritch Blast, but then it said Force. And then do I
Oh, you guys
hit the
haven't hit it with
effect?
the force attack yet, so you don't know. Yeah, and just roll your damage. Your weapon damage. It should apply the
Scroll,
1d8
scroll,
fire.
Scroll. Let's see what happens. All my stuff's magic, so I should be all right.
There you go, working as intended. So looks like you did 3 damage to it. Just a 3 from the green flame blade.
That's what I assumed. And then so I moved, I attacked, cast the spell. Is that all I can do? Looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
Alright.
when you hit it with your weapon attack,
Uh-oh.
you are splashed. For 5 damage. All right, so I'm going to just remind you guys, if you ever want to know anything about a monster, that I do have a table that I put together for you guys and what skill is associated with it. So I'm just going to remind you. It's there. And that is a free action to try to recall something about it.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. Kale is up.
Okay. Kale.
Fire seems to be working.
Yeah. So he's actually going to pull out a flask of oil and throw it to bust it on the floor in front of the black pudding, hoping the oil will splash.
Okay.
Okay. So just do a normal attack.
I don't foresee there being any situation, period, where you could miss. So
Okay. Well, my goal is to splash the floor. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell Wynn to move out of the way.
well, he can't move right now, so
I'm going to
Yeah, but
ready an action with the
You have a
oil.
shot. You have a shot through the other door.
Yeah, you could throw it on it at the other door, probably. Without too much trouble.
Well, you know what? Screw it. I don't know if Steve would do that though.
I'll go out there. Just throw the oil.
Yeah, I'm going to get in the doorway since this is a big thing and try to splash the oil in this general direction on it.
yeah, you don't even have to go through the doorway to do that.
Okay.
The thing's so big and he's so good with any kind of ranged weaponry that
Okay.
I mean,
And then I
throw
will.
me a d20, and if it's not a 1, he hits it.
Okay.
Oh no.
There you go.
Okay. And then I will work on getting some means of fire next
Okay.
round.
So he theoretically has a second attack because throwing his oil was 1. Could item interact, grab his oil, and then throw it. He still has a
Okay.
second attack. What do you want to do?
You know what? I'll fire an arrow into it just so I understand what's going on.
Sure.
You
You're
could light a
in melee
torch.
range. It will be at disadvantage, but I don't think it matters.
Okay.
You can't light a torch this round. Next round, you can.
Oh,
Right. That's kind of figured. Okay. Oh, and I rolled a 1.
The one thing you couldn't roll.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
And I'll work on getting the torch lit.
all right, guys. Let's win some initiative.
right, Cuck is up.
I've got the door cut. Drink a potion or something. Don't die.
Hang on.
First room.
I switch out my axe for my maul.
Okay, you can either drop your axe and do that and attack this round, or if you switch them out, that's all you're doing.
I will drop my axe by Finn. Protect this with your life.
Okay.
I'll go through the doorway in front of Kale.
Yep, not a problem.
All right. And I will Great Weapon Master.
It was a 12, I think. It went right off
You might live.
12 or something.
And then I will Great Weapon Master again.
Go for a 3.
How about a 2?
Yay.
Must be the acid. It's like
It
freaking
must
you out.
be.
At least you're still raged.
That was the point. I didn't want to lose my rage.
All right. Let's try this.
Ah,
You hit it with the firebolt. And you scorch it pretty good.
oh, nice.
All right. No chance that lit the oil that was on it.
It most certainly did.
Ah, nice.
Very nice.
And on its turn, it's going to take 5 damage a round.
Okay.
All right. I think I put you can see the effect on it, right? Okay, yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a problem here with the aura effects. It's giving the enemy
Oops.
the aura as well. I just noticed it. Crap. All right. Doesn't matter yet, but let's go ahead and finish this combat out, and I'll worry about it later. Go ahead, Vapor.
Jeez, I don't know if I have anything to hit this thing with.
Here, loot and play us a tune.
Yeah, it's not going to do much for us. Well, I think what I can do is probably at least provide bardic inspiration for Puck. I can still cast a spell, right?
As an action, you can, certainly.
Yeah, you know what? That first fireball works. I'm going to fire another one in there. I just like the fireworks. I'll make sure I don't hit Cuck, though.
Okay, you can do that.
All right. All right, let's see if he can saves this time, too. Last time he didn't. Oh, good.
Nice.
Big
Big
roll.
damage.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's big 6s.
Oh,
Nice. You got him. Almost.
Wow,
Six,
massive
six,
damage.
six, six,
All right,
six.
good
Yeah.
hit on that one.
Nice roll.
All right.
We
Let me take that one off and advance. I can still move, right? I'll move
Yeah.
five back.
Wow, that was 5 points from max roll.
That's pretty damn good.
Like a major time Yahtzee there, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Flame blade is just one attack. That's all it does.
Didn't even
Yeah,
give it to you. Here you go.
Because it's a cast. Not an actual weapon attack. You follow me? The somatic component of the spell. Sorry, the Yeah, the somatic component of the spell is the weapon swing.
It's just a cantrip. That's fine.
So you can either green flame blade and attack once, or attack twice without it, or whatever. Cast a
I'll
spell,
green
whatever you want to do.
I will attack once and with green flame blade then.
Now, I don't know if it makes a difference to you, but you can still smite with green flame blade. It says on a melee weapon attack. It doesn't say with an attack action that you can use it. So just
Yeah,
keep
we'll,
that in mind.
yeah, we'll see if I hit. We'll try to smite this time too. This thing needs to die. Let me see what we got here. First, I'll try to hit it with my longsword. I hit it.
What you do,
Nice.
put the green flame blade effect on yourself if you were using it.
Kill this thing.
Hold on, it takes me like an hour to.
I hear you, man. That's why on a couple of characters I play, I use like all three options for the hot bar. And I still can't find stuff.
And then we'll smite the.
Did
It looks
you use Green
evil.
Flame Blade, or are you smiting it? You can do both, but
I'm doing both.
okay. Put the GFB effect on yourself as well.
I put that first. I'm not looking for my smite one here. It's somewhere.
You didn't actually put it on yourself, but
Oh, I did. I hit the button. Let me. Did I put it on the other guy? Let me.
Oh, you targeted the just drag it on yourself. That usually.
it should be effect self.
Should be targeted to self.
It was. I thought effect self.
Yeah, now it's on you.
Oh, there you go.
I fixed it. Now we'll go to
Big numbers. Come on.
divine smite. Effect.
Oh wait, no, you put branding smite on yourself.
Oh my god, did I?
Yeah. So I'll drag the green flame blade over if you want to look for the other one. All right, green flame blade is on you. Then okay.
Is
All
the
right.
branding smite still on you? Or is that off?
I don't know.
Okay, now roll your damage.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nice.
Ooh, big numbers.
Very good.
Resist all.
No, I don't think you had him targeted.
Branding smite went off though. I didn't have him targeted.
Hold on a second.
I have to see which one branding smite was.
Yeah, I think you dropped the targeting on it for some reason. It was partially resisted, so
Oh,
you did 16 damage to it.
oh, that's not bad.
So that would be all but your slashing damage hit.
Okay.
So the divine, the radiant damage from your smite landed, and so did the fire damage.
Okay, cool. Oh, no, it's his turn. Not cool.
Oh, not cool.
Hmm.
All right. Well, first of all, this thing takes 5 damage.
That's good.
Wow, what a hit, DM. And then let me victim dice Wen and Cuck.
Oh,
I was on
Okay.
KO, but same person tonight.
It attacks Wen with the pseudopod.
oh,
Oh,
Shit.
Oh,
Critical hit. Going down.
oh.
Ow.
Oh wait, I can undo the critical. He's within 20. He's within 30 feet of me.
Okay. Does that turn it to a normal crit or a miss?
Turns it into a normal hit, I
Okay,
believe.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So we'll take off the crit damage. So he only took. I have to give him.
Shit, 51.
Holy
Crap.
shit.
That's 19.
51 points.
But it exceeded by 4, so I have to give him 15 back, I believe.
I'll take it.
Take it.
Mhm.
All right, you are not down. Let me remove prone.
Good job, Brayton.
We got to drop this thing, man. This thing is wicked.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna shuffle over here and then do a Toll the Dead on it.
Shuffle.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Damage.
Yes. Big cat.
Okay, and then
Oh, he's really heavy.
and I can still Healing Word, right?
Bonus
Yes.
action, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'll Healing Word win.
Nice.
Tried to drop it on him, but so I'll just start.
Great.
And
Good job. Next round.
All right. Do that again.
Finish him.
Oh, nice. Oh. God.
That thing's still up.
Beast.
Boy. I really don't have any fire.
I can't believe Brayton's carrying behind a little gnome.
Raven Queen is smart.
Well, I didn't want to get in your way. You couldn't see through me.
Between your legs.
All right. Let me move here, here, here.
I think it just doesn't take bludgeoning, slashing, ice. Takes necrotic,
You guys,
probably radiant.
You
You-
name it.
All right. I'm going to do a healing word on Win.
Okay.
Did that roll?
What else have we tried on it?
yeah, I couldn't drop it on him. I had to target him and then.
Oh,
it.
that's strange.
Yeah, I tried
All
twice
right. Mine was
to
it-
drop it.
All right. That is weird.
Focus
Yeah.
lost might.
All right. I will untarget. And maybe what I'll do is also apply.
Okay. Sorry about that. Discord crashed.
Sorry.
There's so many.
Action. Did you have an action?
Yeah, I just did a healing word on Win.
That's a bonus action, so you can still do an action.
Yeah. I used the Bardic Inspection before on Cuck. Just mark that off.
But you can still
Didn't
cast a
apply, though.
spell that's a cantrip or do something else that's an action.
Yeah, I'm not sure what cantrips work on this thing.
Well, I told the
guess you-
dead worked, and the firebolt
I
worked.
guess I guess, yeah, I don't have any, I guess I can,
This might seem to work.
I can try a vicious mockery, see if that works.
Does it have feelings? See.
We'll see.
We're gonna find out.
You can feel vibrations.
See.
Oh, you got it. You
Ah.
insulted him to death.
Nice.
So
Just
fragile.
you're a bowl of jam now, buddy.
Fragile.
Hearing you, it starts to quiver and just collapses into a puddle of goo.
Gosh. Jesus.
Nice.
And it kind of sizzles for a second on the floor and then it pours through a drain.
Watch out when it might recycle up the top.
All right, let's just take a moment here, though.
Thanks
After
for the
that
idea.
encounter, Vapor has the top damage in that encounter. So let's just mark that. Never happens. Wow, that's tough. What kind of condition is Vapor in? I mean, Cuck.
He's about half down. So hold on to your spells. He'll
You take a potion.
yeah.
How's your equipment? Did it survive? Did it
Gonna find out.
Your equipment that you attacked it with is magical, correct? So you're fine.
The maul is not magic.
Yeah, the maul's gone.
The
But
mall's
no, he
gone.
missed it with the mall though.
being hammer
that's,
now?
that's true. He did miss it.
Yep.
Never
Okay.
hit it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I will walk back and get my axe.
Okay. And you never really had a chance to completely pick that shield up, by the way.
Yeah. Is it under the goo?
The goo is kind of not really touching it at all. So, and the goo's kind of just gone. It's not really going to affect you anymore. So I'm going to unlock tokens for the moment.
I'll lay hands on myself and take a
God,
break.
why does this keep duplicating Praeton?
Yeah, it just said aura protection, aura protection, aura protection.
Yeah, the aura protection's coming from. That's coming from when I gotta play with it after this session to make sure it's not affecting
Well,
enemies.
he's moving in and out of it. I think if I moved too far away from him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, he's got the aura working to when he moves within the area, it's picking it
Okay,
up.
cool.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Move through to that room. Maybe through
Look
the
up.
right
Hold on
hand
hands,
door.
and then-
The right hand door.
Look at that grate up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the U's.
Okay, go ahead and put yourself where you want to be. Don't go too far into the room so I can give you the room description before you kill yourselves.
Oh, there's statues.
Step out of the trap room into the.
Okay, so the shield is still on the ground, but let me give you the room description here. So
Some kind of altar.
this is what you see. A broad staircase ascends on the left side of this grand chamber, leading to an altar meticulously hewn from a single imposing slab of black marble. Even from a distance, the altar displays a couple of candelabra and a mysterious bowl, their details partially obscured, but hinting at an air of dark ritualistic significance. Along the periphery of the room, 4 large sarcophagi, sculpted in the likeness of orcs, stand as monolithic sentinels made from the same black marble as the altar. Chains, numerous and tightly wound, envelop each sarcophagus, ensuring they remain securely tethered to the walls. These funeral containers, measuring 7 feet in height and 3 feet in width, bear the distinctive runic inscriptions that have become ominously familiar throughout the crypts so far. What are you doing?
Cook is pulling out a potion.
Okay. And I did put the shield in the party sheet if somebody wants to take it. If not, that's fine too.
When do you
I could
use
carry
the
if you want.
shield? Yeah, maybe might go with. It was a paladin shield, so
I have a night shield, like a +1. Could be nicer than mine. We don't know. I'll carry it though
Try it.
on my
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
Oops.
there's 2 doors on the west wall.
Cook's going to look at this statue or sarcophagi, actually. It's chained to the wall.
Are the chains
is-
binding it closed or just binding it to the wall?
It is binding it closed, and they are also secured to the wall. So it's doing both the way
Okay.
they're wrapped around it.
Okay.
All right. So you see a bunch of runes you can't read.
Finn,
Oh, dig up my helm. Take a look at the sarcophagi with the helm on.
Can you see that far up, Gnome?
I'm reading the things around his kneecaps first.
So the one that you read down there directly in front of you, it appears to be a name.
Okay.
It says Nazrul Death Rage.
Ooh. Let's not wake this guy up.
Wow.
Okay. So then I'll head over to where Cook was.
I'll get out of the way so he can.
Take a look.
Oh, Win, put the shield in your inventory if you don't mind.
Okay. Party sheet.
The one directly in front of you now reads Drakkar Hellforge.
Okay. And I'll go and check out the other 2.
That one says Rukar the Fearsome.
Okay.
And the other one on the top left, when you get to it, says Azrak Bonebreaker.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll let everyone know the names of the 4 of them.
Just for the kicks and giggles. History.
Yeah, I can do the same.
Probably won't know him, but
Yep, you have no clue.
I didn't figure I would.
Praeton. Since he moved up the steps, I'm going to read this. He can see the
No.
altar now.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Take a look at the altar. I'm not
Atop
stepping
the-
up. Yeah. Just at the top of the
Atop-
stairs. Sorry.
Yep,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Atop the altar rests a large curved dagger and a hatchet, both bearing the marks of countless rituals and ceremonies. You can see the notches of them from where you are. The blades seem to whisper secrets of forgotten incantations, and you can clearly see, even from where you are, that their edges are keen and foreboding. And then, seemingly positioned with a purpose, a bowl resides at the altar center, crafted in shadows and hinting at a role in arcane rites. Thin, sinuous lines etch a macabre pattern down the stairwell from the altar. These lines, like the veins of some mystical energy, extend across the chamber's edges and stretch into the other unseen recesses of the tomb. From your vantage point, you can clearly see that. They seem to pulse with a subtle rhythmic energy, creating an intricate web that hints at the room's interconnectedness with darker forces. Candelabra adorn each side of the altar, their black candles currently unlit, but showing the telltale signs of previous use. Crimson unes are etched on the front of the altar. And man,
Finn,
um do these lines, Preaton, do they reach to these statues, or do they just
I think they go
reach
out
out to the room?
to the rest of the dungeon. Like they're.
Ah,
Do they go to the doors or do they just stretch through the walls?
they go through the walls from where you can see on top of the altar. They actually do a couple of lines pass through each of the sarcophagus,
Oh, okay.
and even continue through them into the walls beyond.
Yeah.
But pausing for a second, this is what you actually see. Except after 20 times of trying to get this right with AI, I could not get the candles to not be lit.
oh, wicked!
Wow.
So
Something's floating above.
Is that a mythal?
As your gaze shifts beyond the imposing altar, your eyes are drawn to the wall behind it, where an intricate and mysterious sight unfolds. Etched into the stone is a sprawling arcane circle, its lines and curves pulsating with a faint ethereal glow. The circle is adorned with an array of magical runes, each symbol imbued with ancient power and purpose. At the center of the circle lies the focal point of this tableau, an obsidian mythallar fragment. Its crystalline surface seems to absorb and refract the ambient light, casting mesmerizing patterns of shadow and illumination across the chamber. Within its depths, pulsating red lines crackle with arcane energy, weaving a web of intricate patterns that dance and shift with an otherworldly grace. Occasionally, tendrils of crimson energy extend from the lines of the magic circle, reaching out like hungry tendrils, seeking sustenance. These tendrils writhe and twist before being drawn back into the fragment, their essence seemingly absorbed into the very fabric of the wall. The air crackles with latent power when this occurs, each pulse of energy sending ripples of magical resonance through the chamber that you can feel now that you're closer to it.
Mm.
Hey guys, remember what before we had to kind of depower what was powering the mythal before we could access the first one that was within that chamber. So I don't think we can get this one directly unless we go and like cut off these lines of power feeding it. What do you think?
Okay.
I'm gonna try
at that,
to.
the both of you talking to each other ceases. I need Win and Praeton both in the sidebar.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna
Boom.
do stuff. That's fine.
Okay.
So if I want to share an image just to the two of you, I drag it to you.
Yeah, you drop it on our portrait on the top, I think. Ooh.
Okay. The world. You both in here? Okay.
Yeah.
The world around you fades into darkness, and you find yourself enveloped in a vision of chilling intensity. Before you stands a figure cloaked in shadows, his form obscured by flickering flames of crimson power that dance and writhe with a sinister allure. The air crackles with an aura of malevolence, and the scent of brimstone hangs heavy in the oppressive atmosphere. The figure, shrouded in darkness, exudes an ominous presence that seems to seep into the very fabric of your being. His eyes, pools of abyssal darkness, gleam with an infernal light, betraying a keen intelligence and boundless malice. Behind the figure looms a towering presence, a dark lord wreathed in a sinister, in the sinister energies of the lower planes. Orcus, the arch enemy of your goddess, stands as a grotesque embodiment of death and decay, his form twisted and malformed by the corrupting influence of his demonic realm. His eyes glow with an unholy light, and they fixate upon you with a predatory hunger, as if daring you to defy his dominion. And at that, you feel the sense of urgency and time running out, and the vision fades away, and we can go back into the next channel.
Okay.
All right. So
Hey guys, we
Sure.
gotta do this quick. A division.
Oh,
Oh,
Orcus is gathering his power.
all right.
I'm going to cast, just for fun. Well, there's lots of reasons I want to do it. I want to cast Divine Sense.
let me read that real quick.
For a couple reasons. One, I want to know where stuff is. Two, there's a Hallow spell, so it tells me like if this place is like consecrated in evil, and maybe show me some points of energy, extra evilness. Plus, where any bad guys are, invisible or otherwise.
This whole area reeks of energy, infernal energy from the abyss. The lines around the room reeks of it. The altar reeks of it. And also from where you are, you can see that the two closest sarcophagi and the lines leading to it are also the same. You sense just an overwhelming infernal presence.
I don't see anybody invisible or corporal.
Nope.
All right.
So the
What's going on here?
the power lines are running into the sarcophagi, all of the sarcophagi, or just
Yeah, and into the walls.
Yeah.
So they're going everywhere. And as you notice, you'll also notice the rhythm pulsing of the tendrils of energy that come from the mythal, you see that it, now that you've been standing there for a bit, you can clearly see that it almost well, it actually completely is timed. It kind of starts they're in sync is what I'm trying to say. It starts from the mythal, and then as that tendril like gets pulled back into the wall, like a pulse of energy goes from the mythal and then spreads out through the lines, if that makes sense.
okay?
so
Like
is
like
there any
water flowing through roots.
so is there any way to undo the chains from the wall but keep them wrapped around the sarcophagi so they can't open?
Are you gonna try? Also, Finn, there are runes on the altar that you can
Yeah,
read
so I was
to help.
heading up there to read them. Can I
Yes.
read them from where I'm standing?
Yep.
Okay. So you said there was some on the altar, and then there's the symbols around the etching on the back wall, right?
They're not in any writing that you understand. They're arcane symbols and
Okay.
mixed with infernal magic.
Test of faith.
Runes on what say test of faith?
You can see that
On
you
the
can,
altar.
give me
Oh.
an Arcana check, though, please.
Okay.
So the time pulses, are they alternating between the sarcophagi?
The ripples do go through the sarcophagus as they kind of, like I said, it's almost like water flowing through roots. As a
Okay.
pulse enters the wall from the mythal, it kind of spreads out from that point through everything.
Okay.
The sarcophagi are just part of that.
Yeah, okay. So
You free? I mean, is Mage Hand is a free spell, right? Cantrip.
yeah.
Yep. Hold on one
I mean,
second. Let me resolve
you
this.
can try to move the mythal, just for shits and giggles.
I just need to look something up here real quick in this.
To kind of verify that Praeton's notion that we can't do it until we somehow sap the power from this thing.
All right, what are the schools of magic? Somebody help me here. So it definitely is. It definitely has transmutation and evocation. And
Necromancy.
it also has necromancy and enchantment.
Transmutation.
So there's 4 schools of magic heavily involved with that, because
Alteration, greater divination, enchantment, conjuring.
yes, it was the 4 I said.
Okay.
Finn gained as much information as he possibly could just from what he thinks is going on in here and what he senses.
Oh, maybe we should look behind these doors.
So, Finn, can you try to do a telekinetic push and try to pull the mythal off the, so I can move it 5 feet towards me off the back? Will it move? And wait, before I do that, I ask around it and say, do you think I should try to pull that off? Because that could activate the sarcophagi.
I said to do it, so
Okay.
Well,
I said why not?
once we took the other mythal out, that seemed to depower things in the other sarcophagi or the other dungeon.
Just remove the battery.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're trying to get behind the mythal and push it off from where it is
Or I can,
with the hand.
with a telekinetic push, I can either push it 5 feet away from me or pull it 5
Okay,
feet
all right.
toward me. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright.
All right. Telekinetic push.
Do
Yeah,
a pull.
Push,
Yeah,
pull.
I'll pull it towards me. Yeah. or
When
try
you
to.
do it, when you do that, you just feel the energy that you're applying dissipate when it gets close to it.
Ah.
So let's try and disrupt the circuit with well, there's two things. The outflowing magic is going through the sarcophagi, but the inflowing magic into the mythal is coming from behind it, from the wall. So
What's on the other side of that wall?
yeah, so there's two things we could do. We could try and disrupt it, the magic going out from the mythal, or we could go try and get the source that's going into the mythal. Yeah, which
Well,
would
if we open the
Destroy
doors,
runes.
what?
Cook says, destroy the runes.
I don't know if I want to get close to it. Remember that other one? It was going to be protected.
don't go by the altar.
Like if we unchained the sarcophagi and tried to move them out of the room, but keep the chains wound around it, do you think that would?
Let's try one. What's the worst that could happen?
Or could we even move it? I don't even know how heavy they are.
My guess is if we open the doors, they're gonna freak out and come at us. But we can try that too. I mean, try to move with these guys. Who would lose?
All right, so you have the bowl on the altar. You have unlit candles, 2 sacrificial implements. You have 4 sarcophagi chained to the wall and chained shut. And then you have the mythal floating over the altar and the lines of power pulsating around the room.
Is there any Prayton, was there anything in the chalice? Or whatever that thing is?
He was a goblet.
It's kind of like a bowl, like a sacrificial bowl.
I think there might be some blood in it.
Oh. I'll go up there and take a look.
I think we need you to manhandle Oh, you're going up on the altar? Okay.
I was gonna say,
Oh boy.
did we say don't do that?
There's the pressure plate.
I was trying to avoid doing that, but
Okay,
Cook has no patience.
He might not have any soul.
you get up there and you can kind of peer into the bowl, and you see that the bottom of the bowl is red, but it is not blood.
oh, okay.
It is made of what you think is inset rubies.
Oh,
Actually, you know they are. You're a dwarf. What am I thinking of? There are probably 1,000 tiny rubies at the bottom of the bowl.
Oh my.
And they look like they're the bottom of the bowl, like it's a decorative pattern or something set into the bowl itself.
Are any of the veins going into the rubies, or are they all coming from the mythal?
Now the veins are coming from the bowl, originating from the bowl. The ones that spread out from the altar, they start at the bowl and go down the altar. Now there's a separate set that's leaching, that appear to be leaching from the mythal, that are getting back and forth pulled into the symbol behind it, and that's what's causing the pulsating rhythm going through the room. So there's two kind of things going on there, and maybe I wasn't very clear in my
That's okay.
description.
I'm more interested in the bowl.
Yeah, it has rubies in it.
Yeah. I look around and go, this thing's got rubies in it. It's valuable. We should take it.
I wouldn't advise touching it.
Don't touch evil altars.
Let's try manhandling the sarcophagi before we get to that.
Jesus.
Pray to take the one on the left, and pray to take the one on the right.
There's so many Prayatons on the map.
Jeez.
All right.
It keeps spawning.
I have no idea what's causing that.
Cook's going to grab the one in the north west corner.
I'll help you. Looks heavy.
Okay, so you're a dwarf. You look at the chains. They seem to be made of adamantium.
Wow,
Wow.
those are valuable.
Let's pull this thing down, Win. You want a strength check?
Yep.
You can try.
It's advantage for you, so go ahead. It's automatic, I think. So,
Strength save or strength check?
Actually, it shouldn't be strength. It should be athletics. Should
Oh.
be better for you, Cook.
Okay.
I'm good at athletics.
It's actually the same.
Is it? Okay.
+6.
All right. Well, you heave and hoe on it, and you get it rocking a little bit, an inch maybe, just what give there is in the chain, but that's all you get out of it. It doesn't budge otherwise, and it's not even close to toppling.
Heavy.
How is it affixed? Is there a lock or something that?
Big adamantium bolts on each corner into the wall. If that makes sense. Like there.
We can't move those.
there,
Someone check the doors and see if the doors are trapped.
And there is no lock you can see. It's just affixed from one to the other and tight.
Okay, maybe we should go. What about this door to the north? Because we want to get around to the west. So the one to the north.
2 doors. There's 2 doors.
Oh, there's one by you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe try that one. Vapor, can you detect traps?
Here and who was over there just a second ago? Win.
Yeah.
Okay. You see something odd about that section of the wall I just pointed at.
North of the door or south of the door? I'll look again. I'll bang on it.
Roll me a perception check in the tower.
I'm not that perceptive.
Okay. Yep. You notice, you think there's something odd. You notice that there's something you just can't quite figure out what it is. But something just doesn't seem right to you about that door.
The door or the wall by the door?
What was that?
Is it the door proper, or you said the wall by the door, or the door?
My Discord's acting up again. I couldn't understand you. I have no idea what's going on with my connection to Discord tonight. Let me try reconnecting.
Okay.
You drew a line, but the line was there for like a second. So I'm not sure exactly what he was pointing at.
Right.
I think he was referring to the door that last time.
All right, try again. What were you asking me?
Is it more the door or more the walls next to the door?
Kind of where the door is hinged to the wall.
Oh.
All right. Oh,
What are you doing over there?
hey, Vapor, come check this out. It looks weird.
All right, let me take a look at it.
Perception check.
Sure. Right.
You focus in and you see it like it was always there. You see the faint, like you always knew it was there. It just pops right out in front of you when you look at the door and you focus in on it. There's the faint outline in what you think is blood of a fingerprint.
Fingerprints, blood. Human-sized fingerprint or larger?
It's about the size of your hand. You would
Touch
guess.
it.
Hey, Cuck, there's a fingerprint over here. Want to come over here and touch it? So I pointed out to Win as well, and
I tell
point
Cuck,
to where I point to where the fingerprint is.
Where?
I tell Cuck not to touch it.
Cuck perception check.
Cuck's going to touch it. I know.
You might actually lick it or something. Watch.
Okay.
Is that blood or jelly, Cuck?
Could be jelly.
Strawberry jelly.
You've had enough jelly today.
So while you're looking at the faint fingerprint, and you can see that it seems to be old and dried blood, but at the same time you notice on the door handle there also seems to be a couple of very faint bloody fingerprints, as if somebody was bleeding and they grabbed the door.
They're trying to get out because something was trying to kill them, and they were locked in the room.
I explain.
You have to
But
think
that-
like evil priests,
I
though.
definitely touched the fingerprint on the wall.
And nothing happens except you get a little bit of
Residue.
blood crusties on you.
All right.
Which I'm sure you licked your thumb and said it tastes like elf, but whatever.
I will go down here and see if I see any blood on this door.
Now that you know what you're looking for, or think you're looking for, you don't really notice anything there. It seems to be clean. You go over it pretty good.
Okay.
And you're confident. You're absolutely confident you went over it extremely well.
I just look at the floor where from where I am back over to this area. Do I see any blotches or spots of blood on the floor?
No.
Did they come from a certain direction?
There are no blood splotches on the floor.
Okay.
But the way the fingerprints are angled on that door jamb, it looks like that. It looked like they grasped it maybe when they went to open the door, or
Okay.
touched it before opening, grabbing the handle.
Sure.
Because they were facing towards the door, not as if somebody was coming in from the other direction.
Right.
If that makes sense.
All right. Are we going to go through doors, or are we going to stay in this room?
I think we need to find the source of what's powering the mythal.
Yeah.
Did you check this door, Vapor?
I have not. I checked out the fingerprint. You want a perception check on traps or?
That was before Finn moved, by the way.
Oh, okay.
What I whispered to.
Yeah. Okay, so I mentioned that the same kind of blood smears can be found on the knife and
Oh,
the tools on the altar.
Nope.
Maybe this is where the people that perform the ceremonies come and go.
I'm thinking the same thing. Open.
We tried to open the door.
Check that door. Let's go. Let's check it out.
okay. What's a trap check again? Is that perception? Mike, is that perception?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was typing something.
Oh, keep forgetting.
You're 100% confident that there's no traps there.
All right.
At least you
Fuck,
think
you
you're 100%
feel like
confident.
I guarantee this door's not trap cock.
I open the door.
I
Well,
moved
stand
back.
a little bit.
Oh, it's locked.
Ah,
It is locked.
Vapor. It's locked.
do we want to check the rest of them, or you want to go through here?
Well, the blood on the door. Let's go through the one with the blood on the door.
Yeah. Can you pick it?
Yeah, let me get a try. Gets out his little tools and here. Of course, I'd be much closer to the door.
You put your lockpicks in and you start fiddling around with it, and you realize that there's something more than just a mechanical lock shutting this. There is a mechanical lock, but there's something holding.
Ah,
There's something holding the lock in place, preventing you from tripping it. The tumblers on it.
some force is holding us back from getting through this mechanical lock. I'm not quite sure what it is.
You guys got to bleed on it.
But the
Evil
door.
temple. Bleed. Someone bleed on the door. It's not me. Not it. Finn, come here. Finn, come here.
What about the doors to the north?
Check those out.
Yeah.
I'll do a quick perception.
There are no locks on the door that you can see. These
Oh.
doors.
Oh, maybe we could just try pushing one open, Cuck. There's
No handle, no lock, nothing.
Oh,
I push on it.
And nothing happens.
fake door.
Fake door?
Could be fake.
How about this door?
There are no locks, no handles on it.
So far,
Clearly
the
a
only one-
door, but
yeah.
I push on it.
it does not budge.
How about this other one on the east? Down here.
It does have a lock.
I'll check it for any prints. Blood prints.
I did earlier. There's none there.
Oh.
You give it the once over, and you don't see any either.
Well, let me check, see if it's locked. Or if there's any traps on it.
There are no traps that you see.
Oh, try to push it open. What can go wrong?
Alan sits on the steps and pouts.
The door does not budge, and the handle does not turn.
Oh.
And you tried to pick the lock?
Let's do a detect magic on it.
I'll do a quick pick on it. See if I can maybe manipulate the mechanism, or do I get the same effect as the other door?
You stick your lock pick in there, and it gets stuck and wedged in because the tumblers won't budge, and you barely avoid breaking your lock picks.
Oh, okay. So you think it's this door up here? Some magical force.
Yeah.
So I don't have Dispel Magic prepared. But you think,
Let's see.
I do, I think. but-
maybe you could try
Well,
if there's a magical protection over the lock?
Did you do a
Yeah, try-
detect? Can you do it to detect first?
I will. I'll
Yeah.
do detect magic.
Yeah.
I'll use a my wand. Detect magic.
On this door here, the one with the blood stain.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if it lasts long enough, I'll just kind of scan the whole room.
Yeah.
With the detect magic.
Oh yeah, make sure that shield, if it registers.
Yeah.
I think the shield's magic, guys. Keeps trying to talk to me.
Huh?
First, I thought it was a ghost.
Watch out for the pudding. Oh, too late.
The shield, not me. The shield says you have to put blood on the door to get it open.
All right. So I
Really?
guess Vapor will take his his dagger, prick his thumb, and put the thumbprint on the door.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
No.
Cook looks
Stupid.
at Win. Are you
Turn that,
bullshitting us?
turn that shield back in. It's not telling the truth.
I almost had Finn falling for it.
Does it really? It didn't work at all.
Did it detect magic? The door?
I did a scan of the room. I'm not sure what showed up as magic.
Oop, I got bigger. That happened.
We lose Mike.
If you're talking, Mike, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, there you are.
Now we do.
Yeah.
Now
we
we
get
do.
Now we
you.
got you. We heard
Yeah,
Jesus.
you guys can't, but I can't hear you guys. I can. You're all breaking. Every single one of you is breaking up.
Oh,
Really? Oh.
Really?
It's bizarre. I have no idea what's going on my end. All right, let me reconnect again real quick.
Could it be a physical connection?
All right. What'd the altar say again?
The altar said a test of faith.
I thought maybe blood or something.
Maybe.
well,
What would a
yeah,
test of faith be for an evil Orcus
blood.
besides blood?
Yeah, maybe I'm getting download latency. I don't know. I'm getting 300 down, so it should be plenty.
Yeah. Well, let's try it.
What's that?
Oh, put some blood in the bowl.
Cook's gonna go up there, prick his thumb, and drop a blood droplet or two in the bowl.
What are you pricking your thumb with?
The edge of my axe.
Got to use the fancy dagger.
No, use the sacrificial, the ceremonial ones
Oh,
that
okay.
are right there. Yeah.
I pick up the dagger and I prick my
Wash it
finger.
first.
Doesn't work. You resist.
If that doesn't work, you're gonna have to use the hatchet and give up one of your hands.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, as you prick your thumb and you drop blood into the bowl, it immediately starts to sizzle,
Yeah.
and a green arc of energy shoots out from the altar and hits you.
Oh,
Hurry, open the door.
Keep an eye on the sarcophagi.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Ouch.
16 points of
Oh.
necrotic damage.
Oh man.
Wow.
Cook turns around and says, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
I'll try the door, at least. That's all I had.
So did we figure if there was a magic that could be detected on the door?
The doors are magic. The sarcophagus are magic. The altars are the altar itself is magic, and the bowl, the mythal, and everything is almost blindingly magic.
Okay.
Well, Cuck, at least try the door if it's taking damage.
With my bloody finger? Okay, sure. I thought Vapor did that.
No, but you did the bowl now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're
Yeah,
now maybe you're worthy.
I will try the door now.
How that you're worthy.
Maybe that's the test of faith. You have to take
It
one.
might be.
To take one for the team.
Yeah. So I walk over and I try to open the door.
And you leave a fresh bloody thumbprint on the door.
Ah,
It doesn't open.
It does not open.
All right, Finn, we got to sacrifice somebody.
So, hold on a second.
Well, I could try dispel magic, but I don't know. The magic might be pretty tough to overcome. I could give it a shot.
Altar says test of faith, right?
Yes.
I thought that's what I was doing.
Yeah. No, that was a good try.
I'll go up here. I'll light the candles.
Okay. As you fumble around, you light the candles. Immediately, touching one of the wicks on the candle, all the candles light up,
Ooh, I'm magic.
and you hear a crack of energy, or at least you think it's a crack of energy. What it actually is the chain separating from the vault wall.
Oh no!
Beginning
Oh wow.
to fall to the floor
Here we go.
as the sarcophagi slide open.
There we go.
Is a sarcophagus guy, not a gal?
And for the bad dad joke, this is as the sarcophagi open suddenly, these figures rise.
Boy.
The door didn't open.
From the one in the top left, this is what you see come out.
That's Azrak,
Oh.
the bone breaker.
Oh!
All right.
On the top right, you see a figure in leather armor wielding a bow pop out.
Rokar, the fearsome. Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh boy.
nice.
Oh boy.
You see Johnny the boy in a corner?
And then in robes, covered in red runes, bearing a staff.
Oh.
That's a cool bow, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's not good.
And
That's a
then
mad praetor. No.
bare chested, wielding a great axe with one hand. out
Oh,
of
the
bottom left.
barbarian.
Death rage.
All right.
So at that,
We're in trouble, boys.
Holy crap.
All right, back to Twilight. Thanks for showing us the.
Holy.
How long does it take them to come out?
Oh, it happens rather quickly. Like it just pops and everything falls to the floor and the front just swings open.
Okay.
You're not surprised. They're not surprised. We're taking 10 coming back at 10 till.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then we
All right.
will advance to the next round and roll initiative.
Excellent.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Well, I thought that was going to work.
I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I would do it when I drop blood in the bowl.
Well, in Dwayne's
And everybody's heartbeat gets faster.
on Dwayne's campaign, we had to go through a door in a water temple, and I splashed water on the door, and the water opened. I'm like,
Ah,
an evil temple, put some blood on it, since there's already blood on the door. That made sense to me. I don't know.
hey, it worked.
My shield keeps talking to me. He told me to light the candles.
See if I can find some battle music for this.
You see me switch shields to the other shield. I mean, we probably had to kill these guys anyway, but
Yeah.
my first action might be drinking drinking a potion, so I'm not 15 hit points down. Well, we can get a temporary hit points from from the bard, can we?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this might work out pretty good. I'm talking the shield here. It's got a nice little power.
Are you really talking to the shield?
Yeah.
Nice.
Name is Morning Glory. See how this works. In addition, whenever you are hit by an attack of an undead creature, you can use your reaction and inflict 3d8 radiant damage. So is the reaction a free action or a bonus action?
It's so when somebody does something, you can take a reaction. Yes.
So it's kind of a free action, but only if somebody does something.
Right. Like,
I get
if
a,
you get hit, you can do a reaction.
so they're taking 3d8 every time they hit me. Get behind me, guys. I'm a conga line. How's everything in your area?
Just working through stuff. I hadn't told a whole lot of people we didn't have a good scan last week, so
Oh no.
she's got a couple of spots on a couple of vertebrae and a suspicious spot on one of her pelvic bones. So our case goes up to on Friday. Our case goes to the cancer board to determine, what to do. We think it's going to be radiation and then possibly some chemo after that. But yeah, we just this stuff is just brutal, man. It's just every 3 months something else is popping up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
But
not a fan. I've been there.
have you?
My stepmom, breast cancer. My dad was esophageal cancer, and then my mom smoked, so it was lung cancer.
I got you.
Being a doctor, I can tell you what the scans mean.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
not. Well, it's like anything else. You're not,
Well, I mean, we're 2 years into this thing next month, so we're kind of, I don't want to say used to the flow, but I mean, it's like we understand what the situation is, and we're just we're dealing with what we can deal with, and try not to get too far down the road. And
the doctor just go by the playbook. There's a playbook, and they open it
Yeah.
up and they go, okay, now we do, step C.
Well, this particular cancer is called it's a sarcoma, and it's a soft tissue sarcoma, and it's just it's rare, and
That is
so
rare.
they just the normal course of action is take it out. So that doesn't mean that they can't do other things, and radiation worked on the adrenal gland spot, and we think that radiation will stop these spots. It's what they call a lytic or lytic. I'm not sure how I pronounce it. Lesion. It's just basically where
Lytic.
the cancer attaches to the bone and it starts eating away at the bone. So if we can get radiation on it, it should take care of it. But like our specialist said the other day, there she's like, we can continue to put out fires, or we can start trying to take care of it before it attaches, because it's obviously in the bloodstream. So anyway, we're just we're just doing what we got to do. So, but
It's not a fair fight.
it's not a fair fight. No. Yeah. So we're just trying to stay as positive as we can. But she's doing great from her hip surgery, man. It's like 3 weeks yesterday, and she's walking around, and I mean, she's not doing cartwheels or anything, but she's not using any walkers or canes or anything. And she said the things that they're having her do in therapy, they're moving her hip around like she's like, I'm on a bicycle, and they're doing flexibility, out to the left, over to the right, and I didn't, you don't think about it, but it's like essentially she has a dislocated hip now, because the muscles that they had to go through to get to the hip to take out the arthritic hip, had to cut through and all that. So that loosens the muscles, et cetera. And all she's doing is strengthening the muscles on the new hip, so to speak. But, that makes layman sense to you. And
That makes sense.
She's doing great.
I've seen the surgery on TV. And you think it's like this real specific, elegant surgery. It looks like my dad doing home repairs.
Absolutely. I mean, it's
they're drilling. They're hit with a hammer. No, not enough. Drill some more. They're slapping glue on shit. I'm like,
I read the surgery report, and it's like, oscillating saw and so and so chisel, and I was like, oh, holy cow. How about you? How's things on your end?
I got laid off Monday
Oh shit, man, I hate that.
in a job where I essentially. So it was a clinic that I had before me, and the kid went from like 100 patient visits to 35. I brought it back up to 100. And they're like, I've never got fired or laid off for doing a good job.
Yeah.
They gave me 6
Unreal.
weeks, 6 weeks severance. But
Really?
essentially, there's three. Essentially, when I started, there was 3 doctors and 3 clinics, and then they shut one of the clinics down. So there were 3 doctors and 2 clinics. So I was waiting for this one to kind of drop. But then
Right.
I'm in there kicking butt, going, oh, they won't come after the superstar.
Yeah.
Obviously, they won't come after me. No, so they kept her and then the head doc, and then I was odd man out.
I hate that, man.
But,
Been there.
and then maybe I'll buy a car tomorrow.
And do what now?
I'm thinking about buying a car tomorrow. So
Oh.
we'll see. I've got jobs I started because they started being like real cagey when I took my vacation in December,
Yeah.
and I called them out, and they're like, "What do you mean?" So I called the bigwigs, and I was like, "What the hell's going on? I'm not putting up with this." They're like, "Oh, we swear, no one's getting fired. Everything's great. We love you.
Yeah.
This is fantastic." And then I called the bigwigs yesterday, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, "Oh, we just found out about it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't believe it happened."
Yeah.
I'm like, if you were here, you would
It's
be
nothing
punched in the face.
personal.
Yeah, nothing personal. We love you. I'm like, okay. But I
Yeah.
mean, I started looking back in December.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
So I've got 4 interviews this week.
Oh, good.
So I'll be good.
You're in Virginia, right?
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah. What do you get? Like 20 weeks on unemployment?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
In here.
Oh, I didn't see the thing. Yeah,
A double.
I switched over to the web client, and nobody seems to be breaking up so far. So I don't know what's going on with the
Well, that's
desktop.
good. Strange,
Good.
but good.
Usually it's the other way around. Trying to use the web client sucks. I shut it down at the beginning because I was starting to lag a little bit.
All right.
All right, you guys can roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
We have
Let's see
to.
how this works. I need to hit anything special?
Nope, it does it automatically when you equip the shield. See, it
Let's
rolled.
see what happens.
See, there's your 2 dice. All right.
Cool.
Going here.
Actually, I wonder if I can listen to it. I'll try it later. Actually, no, I want to be immersed in this fight here. So let me try Sirenscape to see if it's working better now.
Oh yeah.
Probably gonna break everything, but whatever.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, how'd they beat me?
All right, can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
All right. Looks like we're in business. Okay, so okay. So this guy is going to, the first thing he does is with his bow drawn, he fires a volley of arrows.
Oh. Oh.
At the 4 of you.
Oh, the guy in the north. I see him.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I have to resolve this individually, so let me do that.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to code some greater healing potions for Kale.
The healing truck backs up. Beep, beep.
Ought to be able to drag him in, actually.
Ouch.
Oh, that was on. I don't know why it didn't show the attack on you.
Ouch.
It's not showing the attack on you for some reason. Weird.
Oh, maybe it's the funky token stuff.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, we'll just do it that way. I bet it has something to do with your mysterious tokens.
Yeah. Thinking.
Must be.
Ouch. God dang it.
Sorry, I tried to reapply your token yet again.
Okay.
See if it works.
Yeah.
Can you see? Did you get the map back yet?
Yeah, it's back.
Okay. All right, and that was one of his attacks.
Oh, my goodness.
What was the tech? Oh, brother.
Oh man.
We're gonna
At
freaking
least it
drop
has a
before we-
cooldown.
Ah,
And then he fires his second longbow attack at Vapor. Missing.
Oh.
Kale, you are up.
yay.
Let's see here. Let me check his.
He has sharpshooter, which is like your great weapon mastery.
Yeah, so he's going to. First of all, he's going to target the spellcaster. Oh, wrong guy. Sorry. Well, I want to target him. He's targeting himself.
Oh, that's because you were doing it with Cuck.
Yeah. But I set Kale as active TC, so there it goes. Okay. So you said, let's see. So actions. Sharpshooter. The -5. Okay.
All right, hold up 1 second. I forgot to put his mage armor on.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I had prepared.
Let's see. Can he do okay, that's Dread Ambushers after he would hit, right? Okay. Well,
But doesn't Dread Ambusher give him an extra attack or something? Sorry.
Good question.
And he does
looking-
favorite. Don't forget favorite foe. He likes to do favorite foe.
Yeah.
At the start of your first turn in each combat, if you take an attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack. So basically, his first round, he gets 3 attacks, and on the first attack, he can add the effect for an extra D8 damage from Dread
Okay.
Ambusher.
Okay. So I see Dread Ambusher is on, along with Sharpshooter -5. So I think favored foe, he has to hit first, right?
Yeah.
When you hit a creature, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So I will attack with the longbow.
Okay. All
Nice.
right.
Sweet.
Hold up 1 second. Just double check something.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. I can put favored foe on now, right?
Yep.
I drag the concentration on me, and then the other one on effect is favored foe damage 1 to 4 action self. So I guess
Yep.
that's
The one
not
that
me.
self goes on you. Yep. And then the other one goes on his target, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. So
No, there's no IFFT. So
okay.
all right,
Here's
you just
the-
have to put the concentration on yourself, and then
I
don't
did.
forget to put his bonus damage on himself.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's just not used to this guy.
Yep. And it's complicated to play as a million effects to put on, and sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he can't sneak
No.
attack. There's nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody near him,
Yeah.
and it's not
And he
no
doesn't-
surprise, and he doesn't have advantage.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I think I got that. So longbow, here you go. First attack.
He did not like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Now a second attack. We do sharpshooter again.
Any favorite
Uh,
foe?
A favored foe.
Oh no.
Missed.
It's another attack. Remember.
The third
Of his,
Red
Yeah.
Ambusher. Yeah.
just this round.
Just this round, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right. So again, sharpshooter.
And his first attack, you need to roll an additional D8. You forgot an effect, but we'll resolve that in a second.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope, that's fine. Okay.
All right. Come on, big numbers.
Nice.
That'll work.
Hold up. He reaction shields.
Oh.
Ah. Okay.
And it bounces off of him.
All right. That's
Roll the D8 for the other effect you missed on the first attack, and I'll just apply it to his damage. All right, perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to be fumbling around with these guys too, so I feel your pain. That they each have individual abilities and 1,000 of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
since they're my NPCs. All right, this guy. All right, so
Oh, little man.
Oh no.
Ah,
Oh boy.
wouldn't he be embarrassed to come after someone as small as I am? He would be.
Yeah. No
well, he
effect.
recognizes a spellcaster when he sees one.
Oh,
So So if you can target a spellcaster first, so can these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You read my mind.
So he does this. Okay. He seems to concentrate for a second, and you could see that there is some very precise movements in his wind up and the flow of his axe as he swings it towards you.